Good morning. It's with great respect that I introduce you to our Redding Rancheria Tribal Council Chairman, who will be doing the opening prayer. Jack?
Oelbas, kui, uatam chinu kuidam yamara hat the Nor, san palm, oelbas, uatam chinu kuidam yamara hat the Nor, sanshu shuli, oelbas, uatam chinu kuidam yamara hat the Way, oelbas, Boliam poyak, uatam chinu kuidam yamara hat the Oh.
Thank you, Jack. Good morning. My name is Stacy Carmen. I'm the Redding Rancheria Chief Operating Officer. I am of Wintu descent. I am the daughter of Mac and Vicki Hayward, the granddaughter of the late and well-respected Art Hayward, and our well-respected elder, mom of 4, and most important lately, grandma to 4 of the cutest little babies you've ever seen. I welcome you here today for the State of the Tribe address. Enjoy your lunch, and we're going to begin introduction shortly. First, I would like to introduce you to our Tribal Council who hosted today's luncheon. Jack Potter Jr., Tribal Chair. Jason Hart, Vice Chair. Patty Spalding, Secretary. Joanne Turmel, Treasurer. Michelle Hayward. Jason Hayward Sr. Junior. He's not his dad. Hope Wilkes. Don Benner. Jeremy Hayward. Tony Hayward. Today we have a few of our tribal elders here, and we would like to honor and thank them for not only enduring the times that were not easy, but also for passing on their knowledge and strength so that we can continue in their footsteps. Please stand as I call your name. Patty Spalding. Joanne Turmel. Hope Wilkes. Suzanne Pisano, and Robin Averett. And in just 8 short days, Tracy Edwards. Now we would like to take this opportunity to introduce you to some of our key staff. When your name is called, please stand. Our executive team, the Chief Executive Officer, Tracy Edwards. The Chief Financial Officer, Tamara Olson. And myself. It is my pleasure to introduce you to Wind River's Organizational Development Team in attendance. Chris Hart, Assistant General Manager. Christy Hines, Chief Financial Officer. Don Hayward, Gaming Director. Jeremy Hayward, Security Director. Kim Maracle, Marketing Director. Alex Mack. And Brian McCain. At this time, I would like to recognize those elected officials we have here with us today. From Senator Brian Dahley's office, Bruce Ross. From Congressman Doug LaMalfa's office, Brenda Haynes. Pitt River Tribal Chairwoman, Agnes Gonzalez. From the Shasta County Board of Supervisors, Joe Chimenti. Leonard Modi. Steve Morgan. Les Baugh. Mary Rickert. Shasta County Executive Officer Larry Lees. Shasta County Sheriff Tom Pacinko. Shasta County District Attorney Stephanie Bridget. From the City of Anderson, Mayor Stan Newts. Vice Mayor Melissa Hunt. Council Member Baron Browning. Council Member Susie Baugh. City Manager Jeff Kaiser. Police Chief Michael Johnson. From the City of Shasta Lake, Vice Mayor Janice Powell. Council Member Larry Farr. Council City Manager John Duckett. From the City of Reading, Mayor Julie Winters. Councilmember Adam McLavin. Councilmember Kristen Schrader. Councilmember Michael DeKisto. City Manager Barry Tippin. Fire Chief Cullen Crater. City Clerk Pam Mize. And now it's my honor to invite up our Tribal Chair, Jack Potter Jr. Jack has served as the Tribe's Chair for 5 years. He currently sits also as the Vice President for the Pacific Region of the National Congress of American Indians.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here. It is our honor to dedicate this year's State of the Tribe book to victims of the car and camp fires. This is for those who were evacuated, those who lost their homes, and those who lost their lives. We would like to thank all first responders who spent weeks away from their homes and families and selflessly served to save our community. Our hearts go out to the families and first responders affected by these devastating disasters. The Redding Rancheria has and will continue to support the community in an effort to rebuild what we all have lost. We are Shasta Strong. I would like to begin our presentation today honoring the tribe's original distributees. For the Redding Rancheria, we look back on the contributions of 17 such people. These elders were the original landholders of the rancheria when it was terminated. All tribal members are directly connected to them. It is my pleasure to introduce to you and recognize the 17 original distributees, without whom we would not be here today. These elders guided us and showed us how to maintain our dignity and be strong and persevere for future generations. Their individual and collective efforts have given us everything that we have today, and we are forever in their debt. It is with great sadness that with the passing of Barbara Murphy, that we have no living original distributees left. From the beginning of time, our stories have been passed down from generation to generation in our oral history. We have ties to the lands we now call Shasta, Trinity, Siskiyou, Tehama, Lassen, and Modoc counties. Our people have always been here. The first memory passed down took place between 1851 and 1852, when the United States Army forced California tribes to sign 18 treaties that relinquished each tribe's rights to their traditional lands in exchange for reservations. Due to pressure from California representatives, Congress failed to ratify the treaties and ordered them to remain secret. In 1896, the Bureau of American Ethnology reported on major American Indian interactions with the United States government. This was the first time treaties were made public. The report was compiled by Charles C. Royce. His first report included the 18 treaties between the United States and the tribes, and the map of reservations. Because the government failed to ratify these treaties, and after rounding up my people 3 times to the Nomalaki Reservation, which was never established, they were forced to march to Round Valley, now known as Covelo. On September 18, 1863, they arrived in Covelo. While they were hunting, they came around the mountain and they saw Mount Shasta. Mount Shasta guided them home. Lastly, they were marched to Fort Tejon, south of Bakersfield, and yet they still found their way home in 1906. After revealing these unratified treaties, the secrecy seal was lifted and the Rancheria Act was established. The federal government purchased pieces of land that were left unclaimed, and they were given to the Indians. The land we were given is where the Redding Rancheria would be established in 1922. By 1959, the Redding Rancheria was terminated and lost federal recognition status due to the California Rancheria Act. Because of the Tilly Hardwick case, in 1983, our tribe was restored and federal recognition was returned to us. To date, our tribe is still having to purchase back lands that would have been part of our original reservation, known as Treaty H. The land we are trying to relocate our casino to is part of that original reservation, established by Treaty H. Our people have always been here. This land is our home. And now, I would like to introduce Redding Rancheria's CEO, Miss Tracy Edwards.
Now that I'm an elder, I'll wear reading glasses. Good afternoon, and thank you all for being here today. I am honored to be here and appreciative to those who have taken the time to join us this afternoon. My name is Tracy Edwards. I have the privilege of serving as the Redding Rancheria CEO. I am the granddaughter of the late respected tribal elder Betty Benner and daughter of the late Art Spalding and Patty Spalding, and the proud mother of Tyler, Miranda, and Peyton. I am of Pit River descent, and I am a Redding Rancheria tribal member. The first State of the Tribe event was held 18 years ago in 2001. Since then, we have held 7 State of the Tribe events. We hold the event every other year. It became apparent to us many years ago that even though our elders were very private people, we knew that we needed to share information about our tribe so that others wouldn't fill in the blanks for us. Our tribal structure has grown drastically over the past several years. In 1991, we had 4 employees who shared an office on California Street. The General Council held their meetings at various locations, from living rooms of our tribal elders to Angela's Pizza Parlor in downtown Redding. At least the kids who tagged along got to play in the arcade or have pizza for dinner. The general membership leads our tribe. Our general membership consists of all enrolled members of the tribe. Enrolled members are direct descendants of the original 17 distributees. Currently, as of today, our tribe has 197 adults, 171 minors, for a total of 368 members. As you can see, just like other governments, there are many different branches that serve our constituents, Native Americans in the community, as well as the Redding as a whole. We are an integral part of this community. We are governed by our tribal council. The council is comprised of 10 members elected at large from voting members who must be at least 18 years of age. Each term of office is for 2 years, and seats are staggered to allow for annual elections and a stable governing environment. Our tribal council meets weekly, and their roles are to govern, promulgate laws, set policy, and protect the sovereign status of the tribe. Our tribal council meets regularly with local, state, and national officials for various issues related to our tribe. Our tribe understands the importance of participating and being active in the political process, locally, statewide, and nationally. There is constantly legislation that is introduced that affects tribes directly. At any given time, there are dozens of bills related to tribal health care, sacred sites, and gaming, just to name a few. This past year, we were able to participate in a historic event in Washington, D.C., when we attended the swearing-in of Deb Haaland and Sharice Davids, the first 2 Native American women elected to Congress. Our tribe's success would be meaningless and empty without the continued focus on our culture. Learning, teaching, and sharing our cultural practices is the goal of our cultural department. Some of our priorities are to reacquire baskets and artifacts that belonged to our ancestors, repatriate remains of our ancestors when they are found during development. We hold regalia classes that require participants to gather bare grass and pine nuts to prepare their skirts. Our baby board class teaches how to gather materials while taking care of the land. Our cultural staff travels to local schools in the communities to teach students about our culture. We also completed a massive project that has been a dream for the tribe. The Redding Rancheria language app is available for download on the Apple App Store. It is created with photos of community members and encourages you to learn words and phrases from Wintu and Pit River languages. We are able to teach the language in our iPad classes. We encourage everyone to download it and learn some of our language. We continue to host our annual Stillwater Powwow. The history of the origin of a powwow is a colorful one. Today, our powwows are for socializing and celebrating our culture. Our inaugural powwow was held in 1990 at Shasta College. We are currently planning our 29th powwow. In 2017 and 18, we had a record number of vendors and dancers. We hosted approximately 11,000 people at the Shasta District Fairgrounds to watch the dancers compete for $15,000 in prize money. It is one of our tribe's top priorities to educate others about our culture. And because of that, we decided for the first time this year, the powwow will be a free event for our community to attend. Please join us this year for this year's powwow held at the Shasta District Fairground, October 4th through 6th. You may think that the tribe only provides services to its tribal members, but in reality, we provide many services to the Native community as a whole. Our Head Start Child Care program is one of our proudest accomplishments. We have operated the program since 1995. We've been held out as a model program year after year. We not only provide school readiness and a variety of ongoing health and wellness education, but the children are exposed to an abundance of cultural activities. Currently, we have 51 children attending our Head Start program. And just last week, we had the groundbreaking for a brand new classroom so that we can continue to provide top-notch facilities for our children. Our NAHASDA program, funded through the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development and the Native American Housing Assistance and Determination Act, serves the needs of federally recognized Indians. Through NAHASDA, Redding Rancheria is able to assist multiple low-income families with housing. We provide home ownership, counseling services, monetary assistance, rent, as well as support in unforeseen emergency housing situations. In 2017 and 18, we assisted over 158 families and granted approximately $316,000. The tribe also administers the Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program. It is a federally funded program that assists Indian households that need help with electricity, gas, and wood. In 2017 and 18, our grant allowed us to assist over 1,300 individuals. The Redding Rancheria Senior Nutrition Program, funded by the Federal Agency of Aging, offers meals to Native Americans who are 55 years or older and their spouses. We currently prepare meals in our community center 3 days a week, and in 2017 and 18, we served approximately 8,500 meals. We also include Tai Chi and exercise classes, musical performances, crafts and games, health checkups, cultural activities, and transportation to our services. We are in our 20th year of providing nutritious meals, fellowship, and services to the elders in our area. The Johnson O'Malley program, administered by our Education Department, provides assistance to Native families for school supplies. In 2017 and 18, we assisted a total of 729 students. These programs are essential to the families they serve. It is a priority to serve the entire community. In keeping with the tradition of sharing with those in need, one of the many things that the tribe gives back to the community is through the Sharing Fund. Each year, the tribe sets aside $100,000 to help with things from sponsoring Little League teams to assisting schools with programs, helping send families to powwows, or merely providing individuals with things like food, clothing, and shelter. The Sharing Fund consists of funds that are directly set aside each year by Wind River Resort and Casino. The tribe makes it a priority to implement services and programs that support self-sufficiency for the larger Native American community. This program benefits the community as a whole. Have any of you had to pay the cost to put a child in Pop Warner football or cheerleading? Last year, we assisted 52 families alone, covering their entire fee for football and cheerleading. Many of these families told us their kids would not be able to participate without the support from the tribe. Over the past 2 years, we assisted 160 families from this fund. One of the most important services that we can offer the community is the ability to access quality health care. From the time we took over a federally ran Indian Health Services clinic at the old Bank of America building in Anderson in 1991, to transitioning into the building located on Churn Creek Road, to our facility now located on Liberty Street, we have continued to expand and improve our services. Recently, we've been asked repeatedly, how do we impact the community? Our health campuses combined employ 45 providers along with 17 contract specialists. How do we impact the community? We serve a total of 22,100 active patients, many of whom would not have access to quality health care. Our campuses had 67,000 patient visits in the last 2 years. I am positive we impact the community. Our main campus on Liberty Street serves our Native American population and family members living in their households that reside within our service area, which consists of the western 2/3 of Shasta County and all of Trinity County. We also serve all of our employees and their families. This campus is responsible for our annual health fair that has grown into a large community event and is hosted in the casino's event center, our tribal community center, and now booths outside because we're running out of space. We had 106 vendors from all over the community. Our 750 visitors came to take advantage of free health screenings, information booths, and vendors selling their wear. If you haven't attended, we invite you to come check it out. In 2015, the Reading Rancheria recognized a real need to increase access to health care for the Medi-Cal population in Shasta County. Churn Creek Healthcare was opened to all residents of Shasta County who have Medi-Cal or Partnership Health Plan coverage. We currently have 14,000 patients. We also offer a walk-in urgent care clinic that is open 7 days a week. All community members deserve more than just basic care. We offer physical therapy, cardiology, mental health services, diabetes care, nutrition counseling, and in 2018, x-ray capabilities. But the real reason we have this clinic, I was reminded of when I came into work one morning. I was told that a gentleman had walked into our Churn Creek clinic with severe chest pains. He went into cardiac arrest while he was in our office. He'd been unable to get into a cardiologist or to see a doctor. We had a cardiologist on staff, and they were able to stabilize him and get him to the hospital. Our staff saved his life that day. That is why we knew we did the right thing when we opened Churn Creek Healthcare. The Reading Rancheria Recovery Center, also housed in our Churn Creek Clinic, was started just a little over 2 years ago and has continued to expand to meet the growing needs of our community. We dedicate 2 physicians to care for this vulnerable population. Our success rate is more than twice the national average for 1 year sobriety after starting the program. The Recovery Center is one of our most rewarding medical programs as we get to see almost instant results in people turning their lives around, rebuilding their families, and getting back to work. Our Recovery Center doesn't just focus on the patient, but rather the whole family. By providing behavioral health therapy, primary care medicine, and nutrition services, we help our patients become more successful in their journey towards sobriety. Most of us all know someone who has been affected by a substance abuse disorder. Reading Rancheria Recovery Center is making a big difference in the lives of the people that we serve. The Reading Rancheria Trinity Health Center was opened 2 years ago and has received overwhelming community support in Trinity County. Our intent was to improve access to primary care medicine to our patients in Weaverville. That vision has grown to include behavioral health therapy, medication-assisted therapy for substance abuse, women's health specialty care, dietitians, and physical therapy. Our Trinity Health Center now has over 1,800 patients and continues to grow every month. We are currently embarking on a massive expansion of healthcare services to Trinity County with our new state-of-the-art 18,000 square foot health and wellness campus. Our new campus will blend holistic medicine with Western medicine. Our on-site wellness center will be open to all of our patients to participate in exercise classes, nutrition classes, and healthy cooking demonstrations, along with an on-site gym at no cost to our patients. Reading Rancheria's Trinity Health Center works to inspire our patients to live healthier lives. Reading Rancheria continues to grow. We are particularly pleased with the role that we play in providing career opportunities for our community. I'm always asked, don't you have to be Native American to work there? The answer is no. We are extremely proud that we offer a place for Native Americans to further their careers, but we welcome anyone who wants to come work for the tribe, as long as you value commitment, hard work, and diversity. We attribute our success to retaining high-performing and long-term people. Currently, more than 1/4 of our staff have been with the tribe for more than 10 years. Each day working for the tribe is an adventure. Our government staff is responsible for approximately 96 different programs and 68 annual events. We could not do what we do without our invaluable staff. Our wellness program offers our members and employees the best options to live a healthier life. We continue to add and change it depending on what we hear from participants. Our program covers many aspects of our employees' lives, including exercise classes, nutrition education, smoking cessation, stress management, family activities, community challenges, and gym memberships. Each year, we provide almost 1,000 different classes for employees to participate in. More than 60% of our employees participate regularly. We partner with Healthy Shasta and the YMCA to ensure that we have the best programs going, and these partnerships keep us in touch with the latest and greatest practices. Redding Rancheria participates in many community events that promote wellness. A couple of these are the Walktober Pedometer Challenge, Whiskeytown Waterfall Challenge, Mud Runs, and the Healthy Shasta Bike Challenge. The tribe is committed to being good stewards of our land. Our Public Works Department is tasked with caring for our facilities and properties. Like many communities, we are constantly cleaning up property as a result of homelessness. We are confident that our continued efforts will be able to permanently clean up the homeless camps in the area. We are committed to working diligently with all governments, nonprofits, and private agencies to do whatever we can assist with this issue that is an entire community's problem to solve. An important aspect in protecting the sovereignty of our tribe is the establishment of its own tribal court. With the assistance of the BIA grant, the Redding Rancheria Tribal Court convened in 2006 and is currently presided over by Judge Richard Blake. The Tribal Council has delegated jurisdiction to the Tribal Court in several areas, including children's court, tribal employment matters, marriage licenses and marriage dissolutions, on-reservations torts and contracts, and workers' compensation. Since inception, the Tribal Court has conducted over 500 hearings with an increasing child welfare and contracts caseload. This past month, the Tribal Justice Collaborative honored our judge with the 2019 Tribal State Justice Award for California Indian Child Welfare Act Innovator. We work closely with Shasta County courts and local law enforcement to ensure that our tribal court orders are recognized in the state and federal system. One of the roles of the tribal government is to ensure our gaming establishment is regulated in accordance with applicable laws. The Gaming Commission works closely with the State Gaming Regulatory Agency and the Department of Justice to ensure compliance with tribal, federal, and state gaming laws, and to ensure crimes are not committed in our gaming facility. We have heard comments that gaming will bring in more crime, or even that the mafia is involved in our facility. I'll personally vouch for the fact that there is no mafia involved in our casino. Many people may not realize that Indian gaming is one of the highest regulated industries in the world. In fact, recent studies have shown that crime does not increase by having a casino in the town. Redding Rancheria invests $1.3 million annually to ensure our compliance with the various laws. We are so serious about this, we donated $225,000 to the Shasta County District Attorney's Office last year to help prosecute quality of life crimes. The California Bureau of Gaming Control has held our commission out as a model commission to other tribes in California. The Redding Rancheria government, through proceeds from Wind River Resort and Casino, also provides several programs for its tribal members. The tribe believes in promoting self-reliance, tradition, and family to our members. In our tribe, members who are 50 years or older are an elder, and they deserve compassion and respect. We offer many tribal elder services, including social gatherings and dinners, energy assistance, and pension. The tribe also offers a variety of programs, such as health and wellness programs, small business grants, and members travel. We offer child care assistance if you are working or attending school, tribal youth mentorship programs, tribal youth employment, tutoring assistance, and probably most important, the scholarship program. I cannot express in words how proud we are of the success and growth of our education program. Unfortunately, I have heard recent comments that we are a lazy, uneducated tribe. That cannot be further from the truth. Since we have started this program, we have assisted our members with receiving 21 college degrees and countless licenses and certificates. In 2017 and 18 alone, our members received an additional 4 Bachelor of Science degrees, 2 associate's degrees, 1 master degrees, and 7 licenses and certifications. Our high school graduation rate is 84% since we've started the program, much higher than the national average for Native Americans who graduate at a rate of 69%. We are definitely not lazy and uneducated. Our youth leadership program is one of our proudest endeavors. It is expanded into an intensive 18-month program. The program includes children 11 to 15 years old and older youth mentors aged 16 to 17. In 2017 and 18, 41 tribal youth participated. The classes consist of lessons in tribal civics to managing budgets. We hope that keeping our kids active in tribal affairs will keep them active in school also. Our goal is to graduate all of our youth and get them to higher education, in a trade, or a job. We believe that by letting our children work together early on, they will be able to work together later in life to run our tribal affairs successfully. We celebrated our 26th anniversary of Wind River Resort and Casino. Our casino currently employs over 400 team members. We keep hearing that Wind River Resort and Casino only offers low-paying minimum wage jobs. That is not true. We offer employees a way to better their lives by offering benefits like health insurance, wellness programs, opportunity for promotion within all aspects of the tribe, and as a whole, the tribe's average wage is $23.53 an hour. We are proud of the transitions that our casino has gone through since 1993, and we thank our employees and staff for going on this ride with us. Wind River has been making contributions to the city and the county to pay its fair share since we have opened our doors. We have granted $1.3 million to the county for things like equipment for the sheriff's department or funding deputy positions. Just in grants alone, we've contributed over $2 million to the city of Reading for things like constructing the Caldwell Park playground to helping fund fire trucks. That doesn't even include the $11 million we've paid in fees and payments as customers of water and electricity. We definitely pay our fair share. It is our plan to move Wind River Resort and Casino to the property owned by the tribe on I-5. We believe that moving the casino to I-5 will not only benefit the tribe, but the community as a whole. The new casino will draw customers off the interstate to our community to spend money in our casino and our local businesses. Wind River Resort and Casino is a local business. Every bit of dollars generated from this business stay in our community. We do not ship profits off to a corporation somewhere else. Our employees and our members live in the community. Their earnings will be spent locally. The casino will purchase goods from local vendors. Anybody who has lived here for any amount of time knows that the tribe has been an exceptional partner in growing a community that belongs to all of us. We all live here together. We want to ensure that our community continues to grow and prosper. We are certain that the entire community will benefit from the tribe moving the casino to I-5. We can assure you that both casinos will not be in operation at the same time. The tribe has entered into a memorandum of understanding with the federal government that ensures that once the lights are turned on in the new casino, the lights will go dark in the current facility. The tribe purchased the original 150 acres in 2004. The property along I-5 sat vacant for many, many years. The tribe purchased the additional 80 acres from the city of Reading in 2010, known as the Strati property. Subsequently, the tribe began the long and arduous process of petitioning the U.S. government to take the land into trust in order that the tribe would be able to game on the property. We have been working through this process for years. The tribe has meticulously followed the processes that are laid out by the federal government that we must go through in order to get the land into trust, including 2 public comment meetings and an extended period of time for comments. I can assure you the tribe has followed every law and process that is required of us and has gone above and beyond. The tribe is aware that there are some who disagree with our plan to move the casino, but we wholeheartedly feel that the majority of our community supports the tribe and knows that the tribe will keep the whole community in mind, not just the loud minority when we are designing the project. As a matter of fact, even though we were not required to, after hearing the comments of a few residents who were concerned about noise, our tribal council decided to take the action of removing the amphitheater from the project. Even though the tribe was deeply disappointed with the recent Reading City Council decision to send another letter opposing our project after they had already outlined their concerns to the BIA, we are committed to continue to work on all issues and concerns as a result of our project, like traffic, light, water, and law enforcement, to name a few. The tribe is not going anywhere. This is our home and it is our ancestors' land. It is our hope that by the end of the year or the beginning of next, the federal government will make the determination necessary in order for us to begin developing and building what will become the new Wind River Resort and Casino. I am asking all of you to join us to help move this project forward for the benefit of all of us. We encourage you to visit supportthetribe.net and sign our letter of support. The tribe engages in other businesses as well. The Redding Rancheria Economic Development Corporation, REDCO, is the business arm of the tribe. REDCO was established in 1995, and over the past 20 years, it has continued to serve the best interests of the tribe by protecting its economic security. REDCO employs 60 people. The tribe looks to REDCO as its business arm for diversification of investments and is responsible for acquisition and development of new or existing businesses to further the tribe's interest in self-determination and self-sufficiency. REDCO also oversees the Wind River Mini Mart that opened in 1999. It was one of our first business ventures outside of the casino. REDCO manages the Hilton Garden Inn. The hotel was opened in 2003 and continues to serve tourists in the Redding area. We are also delighted to work with the community of Shasta Lake to develop an 11.3-acre parcel of redevelopment land for the future commercial and retail development. We are planning to build a mid-size hotel to complement the community. Redding Rancheria and all of its entities is one of the top employers in the county. We currently have over 700 employees that live in our community. We feel that in order for our employees to sufficiently provide for their families, we must pay competitive wages and offer premium benefit packages that include medical, dental, vision, a 401k plan, tuition, and wellness incentives. Our tribe is invested in making our community a better place. We raise our families here. We want to keep the money in this community. We are proud to play a part in injecting $185 million back into the local economy and salaries, benefits, payroll taxes, and vendor payments in 2017 and 18. Supporting the community we call home is a given for the Redding Rancheria. Through the coordinating efforts of our public relations staff, the Rancheria is involved in nearly every major community event in the greater Redding area. Our involvement is not only in financial assistance, but also in showing up. The tribe, its members, and its employees can be found at important events such as Dancing with the Stars, Relay for Life, Think Pink, Shasta Mud Run, and Giving Tuesday, just to name a few. Our tribe also supports the community by donating straight out of the general fund when we feel that we are compelled to support a cause. The tribe continued $250,000 to One Safe Place to support those affected by domestic violence. KIXE is an invaluable resource for our community. The Redding Rancheria has committed $12,000 a year for 12 years to underwrite the FNX channel. As mentioned before, the tribe contributed $225,000 to fund an additional attorney and support staff to specifically prosecute repeat offenders who do not serve enough time in jail. And an important project to the Redding Chamber of Commerce, the Redding City Identity Project. The tribe contributed $50,000 to improve the messaging, aesthetics, and experiences regarding our community. Philanthropy is another way to support our community. The Redding Rancheria Community Fund, established in 2001, is managed by the Shasta Regional Community Foundation. As you can see, there are many organizations that are touched by the Redding Rancheria Community Fund. Wind River Resort and Casino is the primary contributor to the fund, along with employee donations, individual donations, and this luncheon. We also host the Redding Rancheria Community Fund dinner annually. The dinner raises about $50,000 each year for our fund. The committee, comprised of tribal members, employees, and community representatives, grants approximately $100,000 each cycle. In the last 2 years, we have granted over $400,000, and since its inception, the fund has granted $3.2 million to every organization imaginable in the community. I was recently in a meeting of several individuals who were voicing to me their opposition to relocating our casino. One individual in particular decided that she would share what she thought the legacy of our tribe should be. Well, that's not for her to say. Our tribe will determine our legacy, and that legacy will include our tribe thriving and surviving just as our ancestors did, and continuing to do what is necessary to provide a better life for our members and making our community a place where we all want to live and raise our children. Our tribe is blessed. I have no doubt that our next generation of leaders will do just fine and take our tribe into the future. In our culture, all things are done for the seventh generation, our children and our children's children. We must continue to keep that in mind as we plan and move forward. It doesn't matter what benefits us today, it's planning for the future. I hope you enjoyed our report.
I would like to thank our employees. They made the necklaces that you received when you came in. The necklaces are a token of our appreciation to you from our tribe. I would also like to thank the pit crew drummers for drumming for us today. They're always awesome. I would like to recognize one of the most talented graphic artists who designed the State of the Tribe book this year, Daniel Brantley. Also, please take the trees that are on your table. It's a small way for us to replace all of the lost trees that we've had in the fires and the snowstorms and all the crazy weather we've had in the last 18 months or so. We would love to see a picture of you planting the tree, so if you can do that, please upload them to info@reading-rancheria.com. And most of all, we thank you for coming. This concludes our presentation. Please enjoy the rest of your day.